Hello my friends in your channel Make Money with Mark. In this video we will show you 9 passive income ideas. How I make $10K per week. Make sure to watch till the end because position 7 will shock you. Number 1 is the sale of digital products. Now, digital products are a great way to make money online because number 1, you can make them without much upfront cost. They're almost pure profit, and profit margins can be so high. You don't have to store any kind of inventory as you do with most e-commerce things. Customers are getting their digital products delivered to them instantly now. Some digital product ideas to think about include books, PDF downloads, membership sites, stock screenshots, and images, audio books, graphics, templates, website themes, and writing packages where you can host your digital products and sell them from sites like Gumroad, and also feel free to check out Gumroad yourself for tons from the examples of digital products that are sold. Now, to rank this passive income for ease of counter, this gets a 7 out of 10 because it really depends on the complexity the digital product you are creating is. But if you make something like any book, you can easily make it in a few hours, and it doesn't have to be super long and complicated. It can be literally a few dozen good pages that actually provide value to people. Where how easy it is to make money. Number 2, the programs. Now, the programs can be very negative because people usually pay monthly for it, and you can make what is known as monthly recurring revenue or POS, and you can hire people from OPEC to make the program for you, or you can make one yourself if you know how to do it, but you have to making sure that your software solves the problem that people have. Wonderful things about software companies is that they can sell for huge multiples in comparison with other types of online companies. Now, let's talk about the order of this stream for easy setup. Making program, he only gets 1 out of 10, and that's just because it takes a lot of work to build a program, or a lot of the money is in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars to build a good one. But once you can, it can be very profitable for how passive it gets. On 9 out of 10, in most cases the program is delivered automatically, and then you just assign someone to do the support updating it, and how easy it is to make money. Number 3 is investing in dividend stocks. By investing in distributed stocks or ETFs such as XD, you usually get a higher payout than ordinary ETFs that follow the market only because they have invested in profit-focused companies. Because what is a dividend is just a small amount of money that the company regularly pays to shareholders, and investment dividends has one pros and cons of. The pros of investing dividends are more reliable income that you can easily calculate. For example, suppose you invest $10,000 in a company with a return dividends of 4%, you will make about $400 a year from those profits, or $33 a month. And one of the downsides of dividend investing is that you usually have to pay taxes in those forced dividend payments, and also many investments are not focused on growth, and they focus more on profit-only companies. So in theory, they may not grow as much as more focused portfolios on now earnings. Growth funds can be really useful, especially when you want to retire or just get more reliable the source of income you are going to get, especially if you are about to retire. You know how much your lifestyle costs each month. You can calculate based on dividend yield of a particular trading training institution how much will you need to invest to make this amount. Now, dividend yields can change, so I will only invest in a rolling dividend organization that is invested in a handful of different dividends paying companies, and this is a good idea for passive income. Number 4 is online courses. Now, online courses are simply a collection of videos teaching a particular topic. Now, by no means should they be an expert on a topic in order to literally teach it. You only need to know 1% more than most people on a particular topic, and you can teach how you got to the point. Is that I'm done with it, and I would just ask yourself, do people ever come up to you and they ask, hey, how did you do this or that? And if this is something that can provide a lot of value to people, you can teach them how to do it. And for example, you can teach a course on how to grow on YouTube after you master it and have sufficient experience in this field where you can then use Kajabi to host your online courses for email marketing using the conversion funnels of sales pages, and you can also use a website ever called Webinar to run automated webinars that can sell your of course at all hours of the day, so you don't have to keep doing webinars for your sale, but you can put a link in each of the YouTube videos. My course is both my own as well as Evergreen Webinar, where you can use DG Store 24 for payment processing, and it also lets you continue with a huge market of affiliates who can promote your products for you. And if you are just starting out, you won't have to buy any of these. The programs are expensive, so you can start with something way cheaper like Teachable, or even put it on Udemy and let them enhance your course for you and start getting some sales this way. But I don't recommend it in the long run, because it's taking half of your course sales now. To get the most out of selling courses, I recommend combining this monetization source with the best traffic source known to man. And who works YouTube channels combine these, and it's like a match in heaven, and you can probably make a lot of money. Now, training courses online is negative because you make a course once and then you can sell this course as many times as you want in the future, even if you are sleeping or even if you're sitting on the beach. And that's what this passive income sources are about, using leverage and your technology. Number 5 is a high-yield savings account. Now, once you start making money with any of these passive income sources, you are going to need a place to store it, where you can go to sites like Bankrate or NerdWallet to find out what the best current interest rates or returns are. And currently, you can get about 3% interest in the United States, but depending on where you live in the world or which country you are in, can be higher or lower. For the ease of preparation, this one gets 9 out of 10. You can only apply online to see how negative this person gets a 10 out of 10, because once you deposit money, you literally do nothing. Now, for how easy it is make money, this one only gets 2 out of 10, because you usually have a lot of money accumulated to make any decent. The amount of passive income from this also goes up and down. Rates, they're not usually this high, so you have to deal with that as well, but it's a heck of a lot better than letting your money sit in a checking account and literally do nothing for you. Passive income is his idea. Number 6 are rental properties. Now, this can be fine if you already own a house that you are likely to rent, and then rent it in a cheaper place to live, and in some circumstance that can even make so much for renting out your home that you can pay for some if not all of your rent. Now, have some options for renting your home or doing vacation rentals for something like Airbnb, or just doing annual rent. You can also invest in rental properties and real estate, generally by investing in real estate ETFs or real estate investment trusts, or what are known as REITs. You can also just think about renting a spare room on Airbnb that you already have inside your home for easy setup. This one gets a 4 out of 10, and that's because you actually have to get your home ready to rent in some circumstances, in which you may even want to get a property manager to manage the house and tenants for you. Still, it will take a bit of work. Now, for how easy this is to make money, gets a 4 out of 10, because you usually have to buy a house, which can usually be expensive, and you usually need a set of rental units to make decent money, which of course means spend a lot of money to get them, and this strongly depends on the market source of passive income. Number 7 is online business automation. There are a lot of different online businesses that you can start, including Amazon VBA, drop shipping, e-commerce, and being a marketing agency through social media. Probably they are telling everyone that their method is the best of all, but the truth is literally any of these business ideas can work amazingly, but the key is to stay consistent with one of these companies. Now, once you have a business for an idea that works, you can hire other people to manage most of the business for you, but the key word out there is having a business which works. Now, you could say, but what if I don't have a business that works? Now, you can actually buy one. There are sites like Flipamotion, Invest, the Empire Flippers that have websites you can pay for that are already making some money, and you can reinvest some of that money and hire other people to manage it for you, and then make a very passive income. But you may be asking me now, where can I hire people? I recommend hiring people from Upwork. Incom. Since you can use it to manage any kind of business, now it's time to arrange this passive income for easy setup. This one only gets 2 out of 10. This is because it can be difficult to find the right people to hire to manage your business. You may go through a couple of bad ones at first, and this is absolutely normal, but let's start from the premise that you already have something to make money, or you go there and buy something already making money, and then you can automate to a degree by hiring other people as a passive source of income. Number 8 is by playing YouTube channels. Now there are two main ways to run YouTube channels, and one of these is probably a lot different than you are currently thinking, and the two methods are personal channels and faceless niche channels. And at this point you're probably asking what faceless niche YouTube channels are. Now, faceless channels, it can be absolutely amazing if you are an introvert, if you don't like to get in front of the camera and make videos, and you can potentially expand the range to run many channels as you want without the need to create videos. But it's better to overcome fear and start your personal channel. That's where these can be really good for providing additional value to people, and you can build more trust. If you want to sell something with your channel right now, you've probably watched YouTube channels that don't ever even show their face, but maybe you don't know they can make a lot of money. Now, let me introduce you to some of the best niches for making money on YouTube. That anything related to wealth, happiness, relationships, included technology and travel, and this is, in my opinion, the best of all 24 niches for making money on YouTube without ever even showing your face. And you can watch that video later if you want to do this method. The question may be, how are running YouTube channels passive? Do you have to make videos for these channels? Well, YouTube is negative in the sense that you make videos once and that video can continue to get views and pay you for years and years in the future. Now, you might be asking, how can I make money with YouTube? Well, there are a couple different ways to do this, and one of the most common is that once you get 4,000 hours of observation time and 1,000 subscribers, which can happen much faster than you think, maybe if you can implement the right growth tactics, then you can place ads on your videos, and then YouTube, you will be paid a percentage every time someone viewed one of those ads, which is also known as monetized playback. You can also monetize your YouTube channels by selling your course or selling affiliate products. And if you think about it, YouTube has that built-in ad revenue monetization, so you can make money through this method, but also you get all these different ways about it, but it does take some time to get things going in the first place. Number 9 is blogging. Now, if you are writing more inclined, you don't have to run YouTube channels. You can just run a blog if you want, where you are offering value to people in the form of the blog posts you create, and once you publish a blog post, you can have it paid for years in the future. Just like all sources other such passive income, can think of every article that you are writing as a seed that you can sow that can pay you in the future. Now, the way that people will usually find your blog is through search results with search engines like Google. You can use sites like Uber. Just find good keywords to write about, and the way you can make money by doing so, placing ads on your blog. You can also use this traffic to promote any affiliate products you want, or even a special session. Your now quick tip is to make the absolute most amount of money blogging, as he can rewrite these topics and then also convert them into YouTube videos, and then you make an audio comment on this video and make it your own, and then you post it on YouTube. This in turn can sow the seeds on a full income source that can come to fruition and provide you with income, as well as now the best blogging platform, in my opinion, WordPress, is just because of how easy it is to set up as well, and you can use any theme you want, as this type of passive income is very good in my opinion, though the work of your web may take some time. At the end of the video, you forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so that you don't miss more videos on how to profit from the internet.